The Heirloom Society strove to turn back the hands of time. While the world was facing forward, they looked backwards. The foundress of the society was Maud. She was known as Great Aunt Maud. The society comprised a number of momentous members. June Watchman romanticized time. She practiced unconventional methods to reconnect with the past. She was the heir to proverbs, cliches, and superstitions. Every February, she wrote fraudulent valentines with hopes of reviving a lost chivalry. Using the roots of old words, she invented her own vocabulary.
Floridelic, denoting a floral taste. The oubliette is the unknown place in which lost things could be found.
May noon, morn time. She wanted to relive every moment of her glamorous past. She auditioned for audacious roles.
All right, Mr. Duvall, I'm ready for my close-up.
We tried that one more time, it's DeMille.
And never quite succeeded. But she always kept an ace up her sleeve and was prepared for a lucky break at any moment. Until that day, she contented herself with throwing lavish parties alone. April Chimes investigated the past. The world around her had a secret history. She found clues in unlikely places and set up headquarters for espionage. She had a knack for connecting dots and memorizing facts.
Chad, raspberry preserves, blue, 1869, the Mayflower.
Together, they loved all types of time. Big time, crunch time, story time, due time, real time, a good time, no time, show time, grand old time, and even wasted time. But they were racing against the clock. A peculiar invention forced time into the modern world, the digital clock. The society was disbanded, and they went their separate ways. However, some of the members never gave up the hope of turning back the clock. April stayed au courant with all the previous members by reading their personal diaries, journals, and memoirs. When she found something curious in Great Aunt Maud's diary,
Clue 1.
She couldn't help but chime in.
Bingo.
Follow these clues and it will lead you to your greatest desire.
Springing into action, April called May and June.
May, I think I'm on to something.
Now, April, really? Greatest desire? Well, perhaps I'll stop by.
June! April, I had a premonition you'd be calling. I'll be there in no time.
Immediately, the Heirloom Society reconvened.
With beaded bubbles winking at the brim and purple-stained mouth, follow this verse, my dears, with a vintage from the South.
That's Keats! That's lovely.
That's wine.
They journeyed to a place where time was most valuable.
Well, I won't be drinking anything from this century.
Well, this one's from 1846.
1846. That's the exact year that Aunt Maud founded the society.
Clue 2. Performed in this wide gap of time since first we were dissevered, hastily lead away.
That's from Winter's Tale.
That's the last line. Act 5, Scene 3.
I never thought I'd say this, but let's go to the library.
Following their Shakespearean clue, they searched through the walls of forgotten texts. June was the type of prepare that would send a shiver down one's spine.
Clue 3. That's my last Duchess painted on the wall, looking as if she were alive, I call.
The portrait!
Time seemed to come full circle when they returned to Great Aunt Maud.
Clue 4. For those who seek the items they lack, direct thy course into the oubliette.
But this clue was most puzzling.
Oubliette?
I'd recognize that word anywhere.
It was glaring. It was blaring. It was June.
I just wanted to bring back the old times.
Well, it's always been about time.
And so, the Heirloom Society stepped forward in time.